Hi heathens. Goodness, what's happening? So today's video we're just going to be doing a little get ready with me, playing around with some new products and some products that I haven't really used in a while. I think most of them are new. The lipstick is not new and the mascara will not be new, but I think pretty much everything else is something I haven't used before, or at least not in a really long time. So the first product, which I'm going to start out with eyes, is really exciting. It's from Cursed Cosmetics. They used to be Coven Cosmetics, and it is the Paranormal palette. So this is what it looks like out of the package. So it looks the exact same as the outer packaging. And then on the inside, such a gorgeous, colorful palette. So we're definitely going to be playing around with some colors today. And I think I really want to use this OMG glitter. So we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a really orange look. That's what I think I'm going to go for. So that's what we're going to start out with, because I don't know the fallout of this palette or the glitter yet. So I don't want to, run the risk of getting stuff all over my face and then not be able to get it off without taking everything else off my face. So let me find a brush that I can quickly clean off with my little AOA color switch type thing. Just a little thing you run your brush around in. Also, ignore that my nails are not painted. I plan on doing them later, but I don't know what I'm doing yet. I think I'm going to go for something special, like some sponge art. I don't know. All right, so first I'm going to tap into the shade Bump to build up kind of a bit of a base, like a transitional shade. My eyelids are definitely a little oily because I am a little warm right now. Like I just went to get food and ate, and I had a spicy sandwich, so my body temperature is a little high right now. But my face is surprisingly not red, considering how red it's been recently. So I'm going to attribute most of that previous redness to just stress. Alright, now let me get a smaller brush, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with the orange shade Ecovox. And then I'll swatch some of these after I'm done, like shades that I didn't get to use. Not sure how pigmented this orange is, so we're going to start out with about that much. And just kind of put it all over, particularly up in the crease. Yeah, I mean, it's orange. It's obviously not as bright as it is in the palette because it's on my skin and over that shade Bump, but we're gonna see if we can build it up. And this is like a smaller brand. I've been using their lip products for a while, but this is the first time I'm trying the eyeshadow, and they're about to come out with another palette, which I haven't seen the inside of yet, but just from the outside, it looks like it's going to be really exciting. So if I like the formula of this, which so far it's fine, the color story is really what I find special for this one. So if I like this one, I will be investing in the other one when I get the opportunity. I'm not exactly sure when it releases, but I'm going to try to bring this up just a little. And then I somehow have mascara under my eye from when I washed my face last night. Alright, so I think I'm going to tap into a little of that yellow shade EVP. Just a little bit. And just gently lighten it. I don't know if that's going to be too much. A little too much. It's okay. We're going to go back in and fix that before we tap into the glitter. Let's go back into Ecovox. Ecovox. Can somebody tell me which way you say that? The first part of it is clearly eco, but I don't know with the other part at the end if it turns into... I mean, it's clearly echo, but with the other part at the end, I don't know if it turns into eco. I assume Ecovox would make more sense. Alright. So I don't know how these glitters perform, so I'm just going to take my finger and push in and see what comes up. I'm just like gently rubbing a little bit. So we actually have some glitter. Oh yeah, if I just pat it on, it just kind of sticks to the eye. That's cute. I can't wait to play with some of these others then, if they're all the same formula. This is just the one that right off the bat caught my eye the most, because I don't play with a lot of orange. Like, I don't own a lot of orange eyeshadow or orange anything really, because I'm not really a fan of orange. But something about this just really stood out. And I think the reason recently that orange shades have been standing out to me is because every time I'm like, oh, I want to play with a color that I don't have or that I don't use a lot, it's orange, which I don't really have. So now that I have some orange, it's exciting. That's really pretty. I hope some of that sparkle picks up on camera. It shifts colors. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and let's jump into the rest of the face, and then I'll finish up the eyes. So for foundation, I'm going to be trying the Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer in LN2. This is one that I got in a box, so we're going to give it a go. I have not used it before, except as a little swatch on my hand, kind of to see how I felt about the color. So I'm not sure how much of this I need. So it's a little liquidy, like liquid that doesn't look like foundation coming out with it. I don't know if you can tell, but we're going to do a little bit on this side and kind of see how far it goes, and then go in with more or go straight into the other side. I'm using the same foundation brush I pretty much always use, which is a BH Cosmetics like flat top brush. And this is a tinted moisturizer, so I'm assuming it's going to have a slightly like dewy finish, because most moisturizers, you know, leave your skin looking hydrated. I mean, I think it evened me out a little bit compared to the other side. I don't know how much this can be built up, so let's take it. Trying to like cover my straps, but also have my hair out of the way. Taking a little bit more, just another little squeeze, and we're gonna go in on the other side. I feel like this squeeze may have been a little bit more. That's okay, because if we need to even them out, we can try to do that in just a minute. So we're just gonna go in. And I'm patting and then buffing with this, because again, I wasn't sure of like coverage or consistency. And the first time I use a foundation, I always try to do that, where I'm like patting it out and then buffing it in. Some foundations don't work as well with like buffing with a brush, and you have to use a different like motion. But some of them you can't like just move, because then you get the brush streaks. All right, so this is not looking the best around this side of my mouth. I'm not sure why. Like, I'm not sure if I just used too much right there, or it's looking a little patchy right here. Like all the way up through here and down across my cheek. I don't know how well that's going to pick up, but we'll try to. I wonder if setting it'll help any with that, or if it'll eventually just kind of warm up, because right here, right on my hairline, it looks a little thick, and then right across this part of my cheek, it just looks like I can't blend it over this. Like, it clearly ends right here, and there's just like a patch of my cheek that's not covered. From a distance, I think it looks good. I mean, it doesn't look horrible up close, it's just not great, you know? So let's set it, because it is kind of tacky as well. So I'm going to use the same powder I used in my last video. Sorry, I thought I broke my mirror for a second. Which is the Becca Set and Refresh Hydra Mist. Whatever. I can never remember what it's called. So we're just going to take this all over. Got a little too much there. I'm not taking it up on my forehead this time because I usually do not set my forehead because that dry patch usually does not appreciate that. Let's get some of this off the top. All right. Making sure there's no like areas of powder. All right, let's finish off the eyes real quick. So, of course, going back in with that same palette, and I'm going to grab the same brush I was using just a second ago because it does still have some of that orange on it, and I'm going to tap into EVP again, which is that yellow, and I'm going to try to take orange and yellow mixed together up under the lash line. Does anyone else get these little, like, dark eye boogies? You know what I'm talking about. I know it sounds gross, but you know what I'm talking about. And if so, do you know why? Because they're annoying. Okay, so I'm going to take my pinky, and I'm going to go in with the shade White Noise, which is the white up in the corner, and I'm going to use that for my, for my inner corner highlight. Wow. It's a lot brighter than I was expecting. Like, holy wow. That's one of the, like, best icy white shimmers I think I've ever used. Whoa. Alright, let me do something about my mouth because the foundation on my lips is annoying me. So I'm going to be using the Kiss and Smink Tavara. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even know if this is for lips. This might be an eye product. Let's rethink this until I do some research. If you know, let me know down below. I'm going to pick a different one for the time being. Because as soon as I pulled it out, I was like, is this for my mouth? I'm not sure. Let's go for... I don't want any of those. I'm having a hard time. That and I do not get along. Alright, let's go for Anastasia Beverly Hills in Starfish. Let's see, because I don't remember how I feel about this. I feel like I wouldn't have put it up there if I didn't like it. Oh, it's a nice soft brown. Oh, I like that with the orange. I feel like that goes really well. Okay, now I can stop staring at my foundation-y lips. Okay, let's use blush. All right, I have a little, don't have a blush brush. So let's grab this one back here. I have this little blush tin thing that came in one of my recent subscriptions. So I'm just going to tap into this. It is shimmery. It's got some gold shimmer. So we're going to just try to roll with it. We're just going to apply this to the face. I'm trying to do it really gently so that it's not overwhelming, since it does have that little bit of shimmer. Yeah, I don't think that's bad. I'm glad I'm giving this a shot, because while I'm not a huge fan of blush, if I'm gonna wear blush, this is kind of the tone that I like. Kind of pink but nude. Ooh, that reminds me. I got one of the ColourPop blushes that I really want to try. What is happening to me? Why do I want to try blush recently? Oh, it's nice. Oh, this is so cute. It's nice and soft, but it gives like a nice flush. Okay. I'm glad we gave that a try, and I didn't just give it away. Now, for highlighter. I didn't pick a highlighter, so we're going to just pull this out because it's in front of me. The Rach Loves Pixie. Rach Loves X Pixie. Pixie X Rach Loves. It's Rach Loves here on YouTube's collab with Pixie. It's a highlighting palette. So I'm going to tap into Lace. And we're going to just put that right up in here. It's a little bit dark for me, but I can make it work. You're gonna see it from the front though. So if you're like my complexion and you don't like being able to kind of see your highlighter from the front, you probably wouldn't want to use that shade. And then I'm gonna go over it with Clutch. Just a little to lighten it up. And then take Clutch, the lighter one, down the nose. Normally I'd use one of these on the inner corner, but I really don't think I need it. This white is astounding me. I'm really impressed with the palette just for the white alone. Like, I love the orange and the glitter, but that white. All right, now I'm going to use the Cover FX Aquamarine Hydrating Crystal Infused Elixir Mist. That's a lot. We're gonna spritz. It's a very light mist. Oh, it smells so good. It's got almost a citrusy smell. I was not expecting that. The other one I was going to get because BoxyCharm had them on their little sale, but the other one was lavender, so, or rose, I don't remember. Either way, it was a scent I do not like. All right. So for eyelashes, mascara, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I don't know why mascara was so hard for me to remember. And we're just going to put this on. Oh, no. I know y'all saw that happen. Just all over my eyelid. Just went straight into it, slid right off my lashes, and straight into my eyeshadow. Cool. Love that for me. I still really like this mascara, but that Benefit one really has me mesmerized. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. It was a mascara that I received in an influencer Vox box for the Benefit Their Real Magnet mascara. And let me tell you what, that has quickly become like my favorite mascara. And I hate that it's, you know, kind of a higher price point, because I'd love to be like, oh, well, you know, a drugstore one is just as nice. But to be honest with you, I haven't found a drugstore one that nice. So if you know like a dupe for it, definitely let me know. Or, you know, if and when one comes out, holler at me. But for the time being, that one is probably my favorite mascara. But this one is still incredible. And I see this one kind of go on sale a lot. So definitely worth snagging if you get a chance. And then I'll clean up that spot on my eyelid here in a minute. But that is the finished look. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I have no idea what it could be. So let me know your thoughts down below. It was nice getting to get ready with you, with me. It was nice. Hi. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more of my content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!